Good morning. Oh my gosh! Stained and it's only been 3 seconds. Gosh. You gotta be kidding me, man. Don't fill it up as much next time. Good morning, Mario, and good morning, Switch fans. I can't help but laugh because I just spilled tea on myself and now I'm super nervous and my legs are stained purple. But I hope you're all having a wonderful start to your Tuesday because today we might be ruffling a few feathers. I probably should have said good morning chickens, and it's a good morning for me because last night I beat a super awesome game for review that I wish was coming to Switch. See if you can guess what it is in the comments down below. Anyways, today we're talking about Nintendo doing, it's just bad. There's these downgrades for 4 games, and like, look, I'm one to just kind of let things go and just focus on the positive, but it has impacted my purchasing decisions, so I really want to get your opinion and see what you all think. Plus, Persona is having a proper anniversary. It's the 25th anniversary. They got a bunch of things planned. Nintendo, take note, or not, but we got to talk about that. And they revealed the most downloaded games on the eShop. And Nintendo is a little bit down there, and their top title is a Wii U port. So it's gonna be a wonderful show. So what's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce. Smash that like button to show a little love, and let me know in the comments down below what your opinion is. Let's roll right into Persona 25th anniversary, and Atlas knows what to do. They got 7 announcements planned, and I am praying that one of them is for Switch. Okay, they did bring us Persona 5 Strikers, and people have been pining for a Persona 5 port on Switch, or even Persona 4 for years now. Atlas been sending out some surveys. Let's see if they pay attention, and if the decent success of Persona 5 Strikers does pay dividends for us. Now, they have kind of this mysterious reveal going on, and they say the anniversary will take place from September of this year all the way until fall of next year. So they're doing a full 12 months, a big full blowout, and it looks like they're gonna be revealing the main character for Persona 6, and that'll probably be the culminating drop of this anniversary. Now, I don't expect all 7 announcements to be games. That would be a little bit crazy. There's probably gonna be a few other things, maybe like, I don't know, a show or a book or a pop-up shop or merch, but a few of them will be games, and I hope that whatever they are, we get them on Switch, or at least one of them is maybe a port of one of the older titles now optimized to run on your favorite low hybrid. I think the sexy style of Persona, all that UI magic would look glorious on an OLED screen. Just saying, October's pretty close. All right, let's get to it because the Switch is seeing some downgrades and it's kind of depressing, but I want to hear your opinion, so make sure to get those typing fingers ready. All right, we're gonna kick it off with what kind of ticked me off, and that is Sonic Colors Ultimate dropped a cool trailer. The game looks awesome. It's coming out in September. It's one of the best Sonics of the last decade, honestly, and so I'm really eager to play it portably and have it on my Switch. But they put out a trailer showing all the upgrades, and then Nintendo uploaded the same trailer, but with a notable change. And that change was no 4K, obviously, but more importantly, no 60 FPS. Yes, Sonic Colors is a Wii game, and it will not be buttery smooth on the Switch, like Skyward Sword, another Wii game that does get the 60 FPS treatment. No, Sonic Colors is going to run at 30. And that's not the end of the world, but it just bugs me. There have been 4 games this week alone that I've reconsidered purchasing because of their poor port issues on Switch. All right, I know it's not gonna have 4K. Look, I'm not a crazy person here. I don't expect it to be the best version, but getting a Wii game to run at 60 on Switch should be doable. If it's Doom Eternal, I get it. Like, that's a very modern game trying to do a lot of fancy effects and make things look all crazy, so you're gonna have to make some significant compromises to get that thing on Switch. Or if it's a huge game like Witcher 3, I also understand. But Sonic Colors, man? Like, can't we just get some crispy performance with Sonic Colors? And since the Switch isn't the LeBron James of graphics, I think I'd prefer performance over prettiness. Like, if it's not gonna look amazing already, make that thing run well. Now, if we move down the line, I was excited for Ys 9 Monstrum, which is kind of an action RPG, and it runs terribly. This one got downgraded from 60 on PS4 to 30 on Switch. Okay, maybe as long as it runs really great at 30. No, it sees significant drops at 30. Even Capcom, who's had considerable success on the Switch as of late, putting out the amazing Monster Hunter Rise, their Monster Hunter Stories 2 game, which is console exclusive on Switch, has significant frame issues as well. Pretty much every area struggles with performance, and even if you're not like a videophile, you're going to notice. And that just bugs me. We've also got FIFA 22 basically being the bummer version. This isn't anything new, but yet again, another Switch game that I really would like to look forward to, and yet it has so many hampering issues. And look, this is just kind of the Switch, right? It is not the most powerful system, but there are plenty of Switch games that look and run great. And I feel like in year 4/5 of the system, we should be achieving that level of consistency and quality. And it seems like it's just hard to work with such limited power, which begs the question, why are they releasing the Switch OLED instead of a different alternative model that maybe makes it easier for developers? Nobody wants to have their game run worse on Switch, but how can I justify buying a game when I have another platform that can play it so much better? And it comes to portability, like Sonic Colors portably will be awesome. That was a Wii game, I had to play it on my couch, and everywhere else I play the remaster, I'll have to be on my couch, but with the Switch, I can take it on the go. And so now I have to make this difficult decision with these games where it's like, hey, I can play Monster Hunter Stories 2 on my Switch, awesome, wherever I want, in bed, laying on the floor, or I could get it on PC where I'm not gonna have these issues. And I just wish for some of these games, especially ones that are based on titles from the past, or ones that aren't trying to like blow us out of the water with insane graphics or insane scope, that there was a way to tighten things up. Because it sort of sucks to see all of these downgrades happen one after the other after the other. And the flip side of the coin, the angel's advocate, I'll call it, is like, hey, at least you're getting it on Switch, shut up and be happy. That was the case for years with Nintendo, where third-party gets, it was like a blessing from heaven each and every time. But this generation, with how successful the Switch has been, how much money this system is making, companies and publishers and developers, I wish they would find a way to put the development effort in to make these games work. But honestly, sometimes it's not even the developer's fault. No matter how much money or time they poured into the port, it's just not gonna run great. That's what happens when you're dealing with such archaic hardware. And I love the Switch, it's forward thinking in many ways, but it is just straight up fact that we're dealing with a very old chipset. Does it bother you that sometimes these games are just so sluggish? You wish they could run better. Does it make you consider your purchasing decisions when you're like, dude, I'm excited for this game, but I'm not excited to see it chug? Or like, oh my gosh, Sonic Colors, that game is all about bright environments and beautiful colors. And it's gonna run in 30. I know frame rate isn't everything, but it does make me second guess, and I wish that I didn't have to spend that extra thought. I wish it could just purr on Switch. Now some may say performance schmormance because the Switch still sells like crazy month in and month out. And Nintendo put out something pretty cool today, which is their list of top 30 most downloaded eShop games for the first half of 2021. If you know Nintendo, you know they're pretty coy about their download numbers. They don't reveal how many games sell on the eShop, but they did put out this list. It is Japan only, so it's gonna be a bit skewed, but it's interesting because at number 1 is actually a Capcom game, Monster Hunter Rise. Number 1 for the year, most downloaded on the eShop. Number 2 is Among Us, the power of that game. Number 3 is Momotaro Dentetsu, which I don't even know what that is. And the first Nintendo game is at number 4, Super Mario 3D World, Bowser's Fury. Now I love that title, but I'm impressed to see that a Wii U game got the top mark on the eShop in Japan for the first half of the year. It did come out the earliest of the Nintendo titles, so that probably factors in a bit. We've got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe coming in at number 6, New Pokemon Snap at number 7, Smash Bros. Ultimate still being a powerhouse at number 8. Breath of the Wild actually at number 12, beating out Animal Crossing New Horizons at lucky 13 or unlucky 13, since that game doesn't seem to get a single darn update. Now we go all the way down the list and it wraps up with Little Nightmares 2 at number 30. It's just cool to see what is selling on the eShop, and when you combine this with retail sales, I wonder if it changes things up a bit. I mean, Nintendo reveals their total numbers, but I like seeing the split, especially as more and more players turn towards an all-digital games library. Let me know in the comments if you contributed to these numbers. Did you grab any of the top 5 this year? Monster Hunter Rise, Among Us, Momotaro, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, or Human Fall Flat? We've made it to the poll, and I'm not gonna touch the T in fear of spilling it once again, but I asked, what type of person are you? Throwing my own little personality test your way. No, I just want to know if you're a morning person and a night owl, both or neither. I was surprised that 12% said neither. What are you guys doing, just sleeping all day? Or you're grumpy in the morning and grumpy at night? Middle of the day, just an angel. The biggest one was night owls. Unsurprisingly, 51% of you like to burn the candle wick late on that social media, on that Switch, checking up on me, on YouTube maybe. 23% said both, and that's where I fell. I like the mornings and I like the night. I try to truncate my sleep down to as short as possible, which isn't the smartest. Sleep is huge for health. I'm working on it. 13% said morning people, which I give you mad respect. If you can pop at that alarm, wake up, get out of bed and get going, you're setting yourself up to succeed, and I respect that. Plus, you're always the first to know if there's like a pre-order available for a new system, or if the PS5 is back in stock, or if Nintendo announces something, then you're the ones that see it. So thank you for seeing it, and thank you for seeing this show with me. I love you guys so much. I appreciate our support. Hit that like button, give me your take in the comments down below, and until next time, everybody, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. Love you a lot. SwitchForce, out.